Hello everybody and welcome back to my career playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. And as I mentioned in the previous episode, I wanted to get some temperature readings around the Kerbal Space Center. But for some reason those are so close that I can't really use an airplane to get there. So my idea of what I'm going to do now is to use some significantly different means of transportation. Alright, I'm also going to pack in... No, not this time. I'm not going to use the Science Junior. I am going to use... not even this capsule. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use that. That. Yes, I think this could work. You might have already noticed what I'm trying to build here, which is sort of roving vehicle. And yeah, this is better. Okay, this might be stable. Center of mass is in the middle, as it should be. Attach some fuel tanks. And this looks so ugly. But this only purpose this vehicle is serving is to get me those data. That data, those data, the data. That data, temperature reading. See, that's what we also need. We need a temperature gauge. There we go. And since we called our plane the fly one, let's call this the drive one. And let's see if this is working. Maybe let's include something like this for stabilization. And what I'm only using it for is yaw control, so yeah. This could work. It's ugly, but it could work. See what happens. Okay, these temperatures the contracts are really just some easy money if this is really that easy to get to. Activate navigation, let's there. And let's also engage our engine. SAS on. Pretty sure it's not of no use at the moment, but yeah, let's try anyway. Get the engine to a very modest pace, and I think 30 meters per second across the surface is actually not that slow, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to circumvent having to jump across something, because this is always messing up everything. Okay, no, this is looking like some sort of inclination. Yes, this is what I meant. Okay, we're closing in on our temperature scan location. 20 miles per hour. 20 meters per second. Miles per hour? No, we're way faster than that. Okay, let's wait for the notification. Come on, where is it? What was that? Did you see that? There was some sort of dust thing or cloud thing in the middle of the ground. Why? Weird things are happening around the KSP. Could it be that a certain monolith we have found changes the signature of temporal space around our base? Who knows? Okay, let's slow down a bit. And let's target the second location. Okay, already have it? Okay, this is weird. Why did it already switch to the other location? Is that something that Kerbal Space Program does by itself? I really don't know. I would love your opinions about that. Please tell me in the comments. Okay, this has really a bad turning circle, which could also be attributed to the fact that these small gear things don't have any, what do you want to call it, steering capability. That is a difficult word for me, apparently. Okay, let's head over there. And let's log the temperature again later on, so we already have our gamma sight temperature reading, and now we're speeding along the grass. This is nice. I'm pretty sure Jebediah just made a land speed record earlier on. Yes, we're logging the temperature, and no, we're resetting the experiment because we don't want to keep it, because why? Whoops, are we getting closer to the D? Yes, we are, but we don't need to because we now have all our temperature readings. Thank you, Jebediah, for your help. Nope, and we can't get any more science from this. Alright. So, this was okay, I guess. No science data, that's okay. We got our funds, we got Jebediah back. Alright, and now I want to do something that I should have done a long time ago, and this is get rid of this Mark 16 parachute contract. Okay. In order to do this, I decided to just fly straight up in the air and then back down. I'm really just building this vehicle just for the sole purpose of doing that single contract. Which is maybe a bit of a waste, but yeah, what do you know. Okay, we're definitely using a swivel engine for this because I want to control my thing. And for even more control, let's add some more control panels, not panels, control surfaces. Okay, what I'm also going to do is put those a bit more to the ground so that they are stabilizing the rocket when it's standing. Because what I'm trying to do, or what I'm what I will do, what I want to do, is to recover all of this. It's only 6,000 funds, which we can spend easily at the moment, but I don't want to waste anything. So 2,300 meters per second of delta V should be enough. Just give it the temp moniker, because why not? Okay, let's fly this thing. What we need to do is hit a very specific altitude and speed, and this is what I'm going to do right about now. And I'm pretty sure we're going to reach this. Head into this direction, because if I want to then go back to the surface, I want this thing to land on land, because water is always a bit tricky, you know? Okay, the parachute is here. Let's wait until all conditions are met. Okay, we're still rising. Speed is falling, but not yet to the amount. Okay, now we're in the speed zone, but we're not in the altitude that we need. But now everything is fine, and we can deploy the chute. There it is. Okay, I'm very much interested in whether or not this thing has now enough braking power. Okay. Thing is, I want to try to land this with just one parachute. So, okay, that's the sentence I was getting at. But I'm pretty sure that we're still too heavy, but we still have enough fuel to slow down our landing. So I'm pretty confident that we can recover this, even if it's only 6,000 funds. Okay, heading down. Whoa, what? Okay, this is not good. Thank God I had these other parachutes. Whoa! I was a bit worried there. Okay, so apparently we released parachutes way too high for it to survive the rest of the journey. And if I hadn't had these secondary parachutes down here, then we would have crashed and Jebediah would have died once again. Oh, did I now not fulfill my contract? Come on. No way, so this... Okay, this is sad. This makes me sad, actually. Why did I not fulfill my contract? Get down to the earth. There we go, I'm seeing my shadow. This is the shadow is always a good indicator whether or not you're going to land right about now. Okay, and we have everything here. Is the contract now fulfilled? No. Why not? Did I miss something? Did I not pay attention to something? This is weird, and this is why I want to try this again. Okay, so by itself the plan was not that bad. So let's try this one more time. Maybe one of these parameters wasn't met or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, it's already in the next stage, so this should not be the issue here. We have enough delta V for pretty much anything, so yeah. Yeah, way enough fuel. I'm pretty sure this thing could get into a very high suborbital trajectory anyways. But let's try to hit our target, which is above 10,000 meters and below 220 meters per second. 9, 10. Okay, all conditions are met. Maybe I was too fast or too slow? This is weird. This is really weird. Okay. I'm going to test the parachute, and maybe I deploy it earlier. Could help. Also trying to... Oh, okay, this is not working. This is not doing what I wanted to. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be way too fast once more, so maybe if I engage the other parachutes as well, could slow us down even more. And then we're pretty much on the safe side, I think. Yes, this looks a lot better than before, and as said, the parachute should release at 5,000 meters, then we're pretty much almost at it engaging. Yes, there we go. Okay, and now we're in the right direction. Yay! Look at that. Nice. So why doesn't this parachute have an air hole up front? These two do, and this doesn't. Does anybody of you know anything about parachutes? You know, like how they are developed, why they are shaped as they are? Well, shaped, I know why, but why do some have these air holes and some don't? Or were the developers simply lazy? I have no idea. Or are these the air holes on the side? Oh yeah, I should have enabled recording the cursor, because some of you complained about that, rightly so I might add, and I haven't yet found the option to do that. I'm pretty sure it's hidden somewhere in my recording software, but yeah, I was not able to find it yet, but I promise I'm going to search for it. Okay, but what I try to focus on now is to get this thing down safely to the ground. Okay, so we're slowing down fine, and I'm doing a quick save just for good measure. And once again we're closing into the 1,000 meter mark, which will of course engage the other parachutes. There we have them. Great. Grasslands. Nope, we already have the grasslands. Need some more lands. Some other lands. Otherland. Wasn't that a book series? Otherland? I think I read book 1 of that, but I can't really remember anything. Anybody of you read Otherland? Or what are your favorite sci-fi series? Tell me, I would really like to know. I really enjoyed the Dune series and read a lot of the Star Wars Expanded Universe novels. But otherwise I'm not really that much of a sci-fi series reader. But I really enjoy reading science fiction novels and books and so on. And yes, we got everything of our rocket back, which is good. And we finally had that parachute contract, so we should get a bit of money. No signs, of course, but we got some more funds. And there we go, and we have our contract fulfilled. Yes, we get 30,000 funds, which is good. We got our completion thingy, and yeah, this is nice. Let's see what other contracts are available for us. 6 tourists! Wow! That's a lot of tourists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 14,000. Which is nice. Suborbital spaceflight, this is okay. Some other suborbital spaceflight, so we also have some more tourists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, can I put 12 tourists? 4 tourists. Suborbital. Okay, 4 plus 10. 12 plus 4 makes 16 tourists. Can we do that at once? I'm pretty sure we can't, but I'm going to take all of these tourist contracts because they are very lucrative. Okay, flight above 18,500, flight over Kerbin, another speed and height contract, another one. And the solid rocket fuel booster contract. But we already have 5 contracts and I really want to finish the orbital contract finally. So we're going to end this episode on a bang, on a new thing we're going to be able to do, which is, of course, orbiting Kerbin. Okay, let's get this here down and include another stage because I want to do this with 2 stages. And maybe we do 3 stages and then we can test our Terrier engine, because that's also a contract we haven't fulfilled yet. So what I'm doing here is adding some more stuff to my thing, and yeah, okay. It's good. So we have... when do we reach the necessary altitude? Okay, 16,000. This should be enough for that first stage to enable us. What is going on? This is not... Huh? Ah, well, my staging is now completely messed up, and also the bottom stage is way too powerless to do anything. Okay. Boom. This is going to be good. We're going to head into space. So what I'm going to try is get up to suborbital trajectory of 180,000, then activate my Terrier engine, and then hopefully be able to reach orbit again. So maybe we can do this right about now. Or we just try to head into orbit. I'm not decided yet. So, what do we need now? We're going to need, of course, the engine. Okay. Does this have enough delta V to lift us off the ground? Yes, it does. But we also need these stabilizers, but I think we're really going to need them. And then... what I also want to do is add some solid rockets, because Yeah, the more power, the better. I'm not really sure how much Delta V I'm going to need to reach my desired apoaps of 180,000, but I'm pretty sure that these rocket boosters, solid rocket boosters, will be enough to get me somewhere into the vicinity. Okay, I'm already also adding some more parachutes here, and I'm also adding some parachutes here because I want my I want my stage recovery mod to work fine. Okay, this is not as it should have worked. Okay. Check the staging, as always, you know. There's a reason why that saying is so popular in the Kerbal Space Program community. Okay. Now this should be, well, this should be enough to get us even to the moon, I think, if we time it right. But let's just try to do our contracts, and let's also try to do the first orbit, because we really want to do this finally. Okay. Get on with it, Jebediah. Let's do a bit of a gravity turn. Okay, what I want to enable is to, well, after we reach that velocity, after we've spent our solid rocket boosters, I want to coast along a bit so that the parachutes can engage and get my boosters safely to the ground, because I'm really starting to get into that recovery thing. Okay. Now we need to slow down a bit, which is okay, I hope, I guess. Let's see. There we go, and yes, we're now firing and increasing our velocities significantly. Okay. Okay, we're very high up already, but I'm pretty sure we haven't reached our desired apoaps yet. Apoaps? That sounded weird. Apoaps. That's what's called. I think that's what it should be called. I'm pretty sure there's a explanation of what's a Greek word or other very old language word this apoaps word is coming from, but I couldn't be bothered looking it up. And that's coming from someone who had Latin in school for almost 6 years, so there you go. Okay, we're already out of the atmosphere with our apoaps. Whoa, and we really need to now engage second stage. There we go. Why didn't that activate? Once again, I think I messed up the staging. Yay. So... come on. Get higher, get higher, get higher. 180, come on, 180 should be possible. Get a bit of a flatter trajectory. How much do we have left in the tank? Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. Way enough for us to get into the right orbit. Yes. Alright, so we're up high enough, and what we really need to do is now get this into orbit. And this is possible because I know that my third stage has, what's it called? 900 meters per second of delta V, so this is way enough for me to use it. And I can run the test even on this engine. Oh, this is great! Okay, so what we're going to do now is get faster, because I want to reach that goal. Okay, we're here, we run our test. Perfect, we got the contract. Okay, let's orbit Kerbin. There we go. And fire that engine. In a few seconds. Now. Speed it up, because I can't be bothered with waiting for it. Okay, do we now have our orbital contract? Yes! We have orbited Kerbal. Yay! Yay for us. Okay. Now that that's over with, let's reduce our orbit a bit so we don't crash into the atmosphere too quickly. So I want to have this just about 70. And then I want to use the apoapse as well. Or maybe I already then get it into a trajectory that gets me down to Earth. Well, let's see about that. Okay. Time warp will be activated right about now. Warping to the next maneuver node. And this is so beautiful. If you have the right visual mods installed, Kerbal Space Program can really be a joy to look at. So what I'm using is a scatterer and environmental visual enhancements, which I have outlined in a video called my 9 mods for Kerbal Space Program that I really can't live without anymore. And if you click on the thingy in the top right hand corner, you can watch that, if you so desire. Let's maybe get ourselves down. Let's try to reduce our velocity. Whoops. Okay, this it's maybe a bit too harsh, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Okay, we're already in the atmosphere. And do I have enough electricity? Yes, I have enough electricity. I don't need these tourist contracts right about now, so minimize them. Yeah, I've achieved the other contracts, which is great. And did I recover something? Oh, I only recovered my solid rocket boosters. Why didn't it account for the other stage? Weird. Oh well. Okay. Trying to point this in the right direction. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should make it like this. So I have a better... Well, I break more because the more stuff you put into your... I'm really bad at talking today. I'm sorry about that. What I meant is if I increase my surface in corresponding to my vector, then of course the drag will increase. If I put it like this, then the drag would of course not be that high, so I put it like this to increase drag. The idea behind is that I reduce my velocity earlier and then can get to the ground more safely without stuff exploding later on. But I'm not sure that this is working because I'm heating up already. Maybe if I fire the engine, yes. Firing the engine reduces the velocity, of course, which is a good thing. Don't have a lot left, so... Yeah, now I'm just in the clutches of physics, so to speak. What I'm trying to do now is maybe get this thing into... maybe get this thing down to the ground without having to ditch the second stage, because then I can get back more money! Okay, we are reducing our velocity. Not as quickly as I would have liked, and also we're pointing with the parachute in the wrong direction. So, I'm a bit worried at the moment. Space is hard. Yeah, well, space is maybe not that hard, but surviving the journey back from space is not that easy. Just taking a few screenshots so that I have a bit of material left for my... Whoa, we're way too fast. We're way too fast. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Come on! Come on! Not nice. Not nice. Unfortunately, I didn't quick save, so yeah, I have to do this again, but this is going to happen in the next episode when you once again enter ShadowZone. Alright, I couldn't leave you with that disappointment, so here's the mission once again with 2 more parachutes and way more quickly. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more and follow me on my social thingies. The links are in the description. Also, you can watch one of the 2 cool videos shown on the right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.